where do you put this race? Where did you think it rated?
I'm pretty much mid on it, so I'll just say five. It was definitely the fall race was the better race compared to this week. I think I had higher expectations based on last year's race in the fall. The tires lasted longer than what they were hoping, especially after a caution. They cooled down and restarted well. You couldn't. The tires may have worn down while they were hot, but once they cooled down under a caution or something, they were good on restarts and early laps after that. And they made their last pit stops with, I don't know, over 50 to go or something like that, and rode out the rest of the race. And you'd like to see drivers have to change tires every 30 laps or something if a caution comes out or something. I mean, overall, you want the tires to last longer than that on the run, but a place like Martinsville, you're not pitting unless you absolutely have to because you're going to go laps down. So I just I just felt like there was so much aero dependency at the front of the field. Let's say like you talk about Joey Logano in the back of the field with his fresher tires where everybody had dirty air. I think that helps. But once you get to the front and the cars get cleaner and cleaner air, the tires start meaning less and less and less. And it just uh that's just kind of my take on it.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I hear you with that. And I do want to talk about the tires here in a second and that whole topic because of everything that was said this weekend about that. As far as my rating of the race, I was actually between a 7 and an 8,
Mm-hmm.
and I dropped it down to a 7 just because of the aerodynamic factor. I don't know. I don't want to say I don't know what more you could want. It was boring race. Like there wasn't a lot of action. Denny Hamlin dominated the race, but it was the Spring Martinsville race. It's not been exciting in a long, long time. And like I said, the downshifting in the corner, the dirty air issue, that's the things that are negatively impacting this race. Denny Hamlin had the best race car. He's one of the best race car drivers, maybe the best race car driver at Martinsville. The guy deserved to win the race. Yeah, he dominated it, and I don't know why you are going to be upset about that. I don't want to see a wreck fest. I don't want to see the Xfinity Series race. I want to see guys that know how to get around that racetrack and run well. And I thought that Denny did that. And for that reason, that's why I'm giving it a 7. It's only the reason of guys that were decent not being able to pass, like you just said, because of the fact that the dirty air plays a factor as you get further to the front. And yeah, I'm not a fan of aerodynamics making that big an impact at any racetrack, but a short track like Martinsville, you got to be kidding me. That's the only reason that it's taken a hit. But for the most part, I thought that it was a very good race, all things considered.